back to my channel. If you are new, I am a wife, mama, spoonie, and writer. I talk about mostly writing and reading on this channel, but sometimes I throw some other things in too. So today, super exciting, I'm filming a vlog for the first time in like a bajillion years. I might end up filming this over multiple days. I'm not 100% sure yet, but as of right now, it is March 23rd. If you just came from my previous video, you will know that I legit just changed my shirt and threw on some blue light glasses and kept filming. The joys of a YouTuber. So today I am filming the next step in my picture book submission process. And if you didn't see my last video, I highly recommend you pop up and click here. I highly recommend that you watch that video first for the full explanation, because I'm not gonna do it all over again because I just did it like literally 2 minutes ago. So go check there if you want to see what I'm talking about. But the very brief explanation is a publisher that I have been waiting to submit a picture book to has finally reopened for submissions. Well, they will be reopening for submissions in just over a week. And I am submitting a picture book to them. So I have written the book, I have done revisions, and now I'm waiting on some beta feedback. I've received some, I'm still waiting on some. So while I'm waiting for that beta feedback, I need to write a query letter. And holy shit, that scares me. Oh, I had so much help writing my query letter for Project Camp. And doing this one on my own is frightening. But I'm gonna pull up my Project Camp query letter so I have an example, and I'm gonna pull up the notes that I took from some YouTube videos and stuff that I watched specifically for picture books, and I'm gonna get to work. The only thing that's making this feel a little bit less daunting is that because this is a 450 word story, I don't need a full 1 page, like 1200 word query letter. So I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, simple, trying to make it a little bit memorable where I can without being unprofessional or silly or anything like that. I know typically with picture books you think, oh, you might be able to have a little bit more fun with it and be, you know, kind of goofy and stuff in your query letter, but you really want those qualities to shine in your story, and you want your query letter to be professional. So I'm gonna try and still make it be like a positive reading experience and something that they may think was kind of cool, but still keep it really professional. So that's what I'm doing. Let's get to it and see what happens. Okay friends, it's been like, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe, and I have a 300 word rough draft, zero draft really, if we're being honest. I decided I wanted to add probably one more double page spread as I was writing this query. I know in traditional publishing they typically have a very set number of pages, but Moondust Press, because they are a indie press, their books have really varied in the number of pages that they've had. So I do have room to add another double page spread, I believe. So I'm going to do that, and then I will come back to my query and get it into a first draft, and then I will probably let my partner read it, and then I will do some revisions, and then I will let it sit for a few days, and they'll come back and do a third set of revisions. That's my plan currently, but I'm really happy with the progress that I've made so far. I am absolutely dying in this sweater, and I need to give my eyes a break from the screen. That withdrawal symptom that I was talking about in the last video is I'm getting a ton of headaches, and a lot of the headaches are like in my eyes, and once I get a headache in my eyes, then I get dizzy. So my eyes are done with the screen for right now, so I'm going to leave it at that, and I will come back to you in whatever time frame I get back to work on this, or as I'm maybe entering that next double page spread. We'll see. I'll see you the next time I'm working on this story, and it'll probably be tomorrow. All right, see you later, friends. Good morning, friends. It is Sunday morning. I abandoned you for a few days. I'm having the hardest time getting motivated these days. I think it's because here in Ontario, the beginning of the week, we started having actual spring weather. It was like 8 degrees, which I think is like 46 or something for you American friends. And then it was back to like chilly, and then it was warm again for a day. And then yesterday we had like snow, and the rain was freezing, and it was cold and super windy. So I feel like my brain just doesn't know whether to go into like spring energized, like get shit done mode, or go back into winter hibernation. So I'm having a really hard time getting motivated. It's Sunday morning. I need to get back to my query letter. I have decided I'm not going to add any more pages or anything else to the storyline. I got some more beta feedback, and they loved it the way that it is. So I think I'm going to go with my gut and just leave it how I originally had written it and planned it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I'm going to get back to my query letter and get that going. I do have Kate Kavanaugh's productivity live stream that I just pulled up. It just started. So I'm going to listen to that, work on my query, and yeah, hopefully I can get the first draft completely finished and have my partner read through it and give me some critique. And then I will start working on the second draft tomorrow. And I also have to start working on the back matter, because this project, I'm not sure if I talked about it earlier or not. The project is going to have in the back some like correspondences and a spell and that sort of thing. That's something that this publisher does typically do in a lot of their books, so I think I'm going to add that in as well. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working on today. I'm really hoping the sun's going to come out. I'm starting to see slivers of blue sky, so if the sun could come out and we could get outside for a little walk to look for some more spring growth, that would be great. We did find some the other day, which was very exciting. So I'm gonna get this work done, have some lunch, and then hopefully get outside for some fresh air in the afternoon. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend, and let's get to it. Okay, friends, I just printed my first draft of my query letter. That did not take me long at all. Once I got into the flow, I kind of got around the issues I was having the first time, so that's awesome. My only concern is, besides my like name and address and contact stuff at the bottom, the query letter is 449 words, which is actually longer than the picture book itself. I haven't added that back matter, the list of correspondences and the spell, so that's gonna probably close to double the word count, I would think. Maybe not double, maybe another like, yeah, maybe double the word count. So I don't know, maybe that makes it balance out a bit better. But I was talking to a friend the other day about this, like how silly it is almost to be writing a query letter that's probably as long, if not longer, than the actual picture book manuscript itself. But that's just the process. That's the querying process. So I'm gonna go give this to my partner to read and give some critique on. And in the meantime, I am going to get started on that list of correspondences and the spell. Okay friends, so my partner has no feedback for me, which is either great, because that means the query letter is banging, but because it's a first draft, I'm thinking no. And yeah, so that's not helpful for me at all. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I might just leave it for a couple days and come back to it and see if I have any more thoughts. I did get the list of correspondences, the first draft done. Now I just need to finagle the wording to make it more, more like child appropriate. And then I have to pick which spell I'm going to include. So that's where I'm at with the project. It is now lunchtime. I'm gonna go eat, and the sun did come out. So hoping to maybe go for a little walk after lunch. Yeah, so that is my Sunday, and I will check back in with you guys the next time I am working on this submission package, which is due 1 week from today. Good morning, friends. It is Sunday, April the 2nd, and I am back to update you with my picture book submission process. I know I told you that I was going to update you throughout the week, but it was a crazy week. And a lot of what I did was on my laptop from bed. So I did not do that. But here I am. It is submission day. The website still says they're closed to submissions. So I am not in a huge super rush yet. But I am going to finish up some things and share my progress and what I've done this week. And yeah, we'll get to submission at some point today. So I have my Color Magic working for me, my green hoodie on for good luck. That is my child stomping above me, if you can hear that. I have my green Adventuring crystal on for good luck. And we're gonna get to work. So let me pull up my documents here and I will update you on where I am at and what I did this week. So I think the last time I updated you, I had done the first draft of my query and was giving it to my partner to look over. I want to say that's where we left off. So he did look it over and he was like, yeah, it's good. Like, it says everything it needs to say. And I'm like, okay, that's not helpful. So what I ended up doing mid last week was I actually sent my query letter to a critique partner and had them go through it, and they had some good feedback. They are used to doing this, so they knew how to help me. So I implemented that feedback, and there's actually something else I just thought of this morning that I want to add in real quick. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will update you on where I'm at with everything else. Okay, it's been like 20 minutes. I did a little bit of research and I edited the query letter again, which I think now is my final draft. I've just printed it off for my partner to read for, you know, spelling and grammar's sake. And then that's ready. So I am going to go give that to him, and let's actually double check the website and see if it's been updated yet. Okay, it has been updated. Eek. Okay, submit a complete and edited manuscript, no rough drafts, please. Picture book manuscripts should be submitted as text-only PDFs. Okay. Let's see. Please include in the query letter a brief synopsis of the work, target audience, word count, comp titles, and market positioning, how your work fits into the Moondust Press catalog, an author bio, contact info, and public social media handles. Perfect. Okay, hear back in up to 12 weeks. So I'm gonna get Jessie to review the query letter, and I need to add in my social media handles at the bottom. But then I think I'm good. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay friends, feeling frazzled. My partner reviewed the query letter, said it all sounds good. I went over the website again with a fine-tooth comb and made sure that I had every single detail that I needed, and I did tweak a few sentences here and there. I have my email drafted. I went through the actual manuscript again and made sure that I caught everything, and I saved it as a PDF, and I have everything ready to go. And now it's just hitting the send button, which is so nerve-wracking. I think I'm gonna read through the email one more time, read through the manuscript one more time, and then I'll do it. Eek! Okay. Give me one more minute. Okay, I'm like sweating with nerves, so I'm just gonna send it. I reviewed everything again. So let's do this. Okay, I sent it at 10:50 a.m. on April 2nd. So that's that. I now need to figure out what I'm doing for my next writing project, and I will give you guys an update probably in about 12 weeks when I hear back. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. See you in the next one.